It's so weird how some of the most friendliest people I've met in the D&D community are pirates.
Huh? In the D&D community?
Don't
Yes.
worry about it.
Oh, I thought like, don't worry about it. Don't name them. We protect we protect identities here.
That's why I said pirates, I didn't say who. Dylan.
Yeah. What about
Just saying, if I have to come up with a name to blame.
Lol.
damn? Why not some shit like Donald?
Because there's one spelling of Donald and 18 of Dylan.
But I haven't met a Donald I liked.
The IFF is nearly installed.
You have the
Shepard.
stupid duck
However,
and
I must test
the
its
Donald Glover.
former geriatric sad excuse for president.
I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Donald Glover's alright.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think that one peg right there.
forgot
is for
about him,
just
so
a
it can't
tiny
be that
little
great.
shuttle thing, but
Might be for arrival, because I know there's a ship that you get for arrival. Because it's too big. But then again, the thing that I think the one that you get for arrival is too big to fit in there, and you put it like on the desk.
no, you're thinking of the one from Shadow Broker.
Oh.
Anyway, gonna come over here,
Oh well.
and we're going back to the visor because I want to see Shepard's face, and I don't need to be making any more.
You don't want that
Chat.
stupid Sentry interface.
We don't talk about that interface.
But it's funny.
Okay, that's good. My fishies are doing good.
They're dead. They just don't know it yet.
That's right, toilet. Okay. Let's talk to people before we head out.
Oh, that's right. Talking's a thing in this game.
Shepard,
Just checking in. How are you doing?
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
Maybe I had to be there, but I don't get the joke.
There's no joke. It's just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
Don't start anything with Garrus. I won't have trouble on my ship.
I don't hate Garrus. I hate the Turians. Garrus is just one Turian, and he's your clan. No point in ripping his face off unless he turns on me. It's hate, but it's mine. Okir was blind, and he tried to make me the same. But thanks to you, I have a clan. I'm starting to see why I should care. Anyway, I'm still figuring where I fit, but it made me laugh. Nothing else really on my mind, Shepard.
Nice. Let's talk to Tally. We haven't
Hear that
talked to her
Rupert
since
is actually
everything.
cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That's gonna
It's a fantastic conversation there, Grant.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it can taste like mighty fine
Hmm.
ass.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that fighting. See seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Yeah.
I think Jack's okay. Yeah, actually, we haven't talked. We talked to Jack after her loyalty mission, but I don't think we got her final conversation out of her yet.
I don't think she has another conversation. Oh wait, no, she has to explain her tattoos.
Hey. Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's,
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
it's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What'd you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You must have met some
Yeah.
good people,
Simple.
too.
You've seen where I came from. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
Stall it during a military parade.
A space
They've just
station?
left it
That's
unlocked
great.
during a
Pushing what I can
parade.
believe.
Ain't saying
that's
it was easy.
hilarious.
Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
Oof.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No,
Shouldn't you?
there's no reason I should be alive, but I am.
That's
You
great.
know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's
Turning a
strange to
simple
talk about.
misdemeanor
Thanks for
crime
asking.
like vandalism into a felony 101.
I committed vandalism. How'd you commit vandalism? You know, that's what they call it when you drop an aircraft character, drop a military target into a fucking, you know, what do you
A
call
space
it?
carrier into a moon.
Yeah. Something like that.
Make a new giant crater with it. Make it look pretty.
They changed that line, the ending line of that, so that's kind of weird.
Morinth haunted
the
my
ending line of
dreams
that
and
is supposed to be
raping
like,
others.
no one's really asked me
For the
about this
first
stuff before,
time in
Shepard.
400 years, I
So
am
fuck you.
free.
Thanks for asking.
I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
I am a ruined
It was never
vessel
a
of
question
sorrow
worth,
and regret.
but of need.
But I am
had to
free.
take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster. But she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justikar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other.
That'd be like
Ardayashi.
fucking off at the age of 12.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only
We don't have
occurs
magic, we
in
just
purebloods
have
like
biotics.
myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought R.Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight.
There's a possibility
If I
that
travel
your
to those
children
worlds,
can
and they do
create
exist,
monsters
I'll
that
find
destroy people's nervous systems.
Morinth claimed
I
that
wonder
her
if that is
condition was
truly the root
future
of
the
your
Asari
stigma.
race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
I should go.
Of course, Commander. Thank you again.
Shepard, did you just jump down from somewhere?
Don't worry about it.
She's trying to establish her dominance.
Lol. Apparently. Yeah, this is where the bar is in the ship.
Nice. Hi, Kasumi.
You can talk to her and she'll like give up random secrets about the team.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
I've been thinking about you.
And I, you. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
I wouldn't talk to you if I didn't want to hear what you have to say.
When I married Erica, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantius Commission because I didn't know what else to do.
I guess you're lucky we came along when we did.
It was an intervention by the gods. I would have died in that penthouse. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
You're alive because I wounded your pride?
Pride is the line between a professional and a thug. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for, a chance to atone. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
You've had a hard life. You deserve some peace.
Whatever may happen, my gun is yours.
Okay.
I believe that's the end of Thane's entire
Yeah,
story.
unless you decide to go after his romance.
Which seems like it would be nice.
We already
but
had
sad.
Garrus's final conversation.
Yes.
About reaching flexibility and all that.
Something different
Yeah,
with tonight's meal.
Garrus's story is
Seems like
shorter if you don't
put in
romance
more
him.
Food and less ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep talking.
Aquas doesn't have anything to say.
Yeah, well, I already had the
Shepard,
drink with her.
What happens to the heretics now?
they will isolate themselves and reconsider their past judgments.
How long will that take?
We think at the speed of light. In the time it takes you to voice a question, I can review all my time aboard Normandy. When they have reached new judgments, they will leave their hiding places and return to us.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
Oh shit, I guess I'm not allowed to talk to you about shit.
Ball.
Already talked about all those. I guess we're
I
done.
have to get back to work.
Acknowledged.
I guess I'll learn more about him after the primary end game.
You can only talk to him after the next mission. You can't talk to him immediately after.
Hmm.
Very weird because he has like 3 conversations, but after this, there's only like 2 missions left in the game.
The IFF is in
Fine, don't worry about it.
However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
See, unread messages, Pragia facility update. Pragia has been destroyed.
Oh yeah, by the way, Alex, we've been skipping the mission summaries after every single mission.
Yeah.
Wah.
You usually like to read stuff, so I was wondering if you had actually wanted to have read them before.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. I'm just,
We
you
have
always
gas
like to
down
read
in
the
the
stuff
AI
on, like,
core.
the planets before we land on them, so I was wondering if you had actually wanted to have read
That'll
them
be
before.
all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Alright, here we go.
Good news. Looks like the Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
Better safe than sorry with this tech. We'll take the shuttle for this trip.
I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
I'm on my way. Joker, the ship is yours. Don't scratch the paint.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So, proceeds to take entire combat team.
Everyone. Every
Everybody.
single squad mate. But we left all of the other crew on the ship still.
Gee, I wonder what could possibly go wrong.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who? Oh, shit.
Hi. That's the problem.
We're getting out of here.
That's
Propulsion
fine, don't worry about it.
systems are disabled. I am detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me.
Starboard cargo.
Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer
When did those
safe.
lights...
The collectors have boarded.
When have they been there?
The emergency
They were there,
lighting
but they weren't
villagers to
in their pulsing.
God damn it.
thing.
I've never noticed them.
Shit.
can run, Alex.
It's not not really a run. It's a slightly faster limp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had tried to actually like go up to the Praetorian with Joker before just to see what happened. It does not end well for Joker.
Yeah, no, he gets grabbed.
No, I can't imagine it does.
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Joker, this deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Fuck!
Shit, shit, shit!
Immediately got gibbed.
He's like, stay close, I'll protect you.
Wow! Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit?
They freaking grabbed Kelly into the elevator.
Alright, I'm at, you.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. So this is where it starts. When we're just all organic batteries, guess who they'll blame? Well, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck. Good luck.
Right.
Fuck you, Joker. That was a great joke. Meant specifically to spite you, and I love it.
I enjoy the Oh, fuck! No! Oh, are you serious?
No!
Your game just fucking crashed.
No.
Oh, wow.
Nope. Had a quick power surge in the plug that my Xbox was plugged into, and it turned off.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it just went to sleep. Okay, we're good.
Quick resume. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
Xbox
thank
says
you.
Quick resume. Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Surge protected and quick resume. Thank you, Microsoft. You made some great design decisions. Gross.
Engineering is clear. Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control. Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Send a message to Shepard Shuttle. Tell her what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I heard it was a rough ride. How you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Is the ship clean? We can't risk this happening again.
Edie and I purged the systems. The Reaper IFF is online. We can go through the Omega-4 relay whenever you want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Edie's had plenty of opportunity to kill us.
We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
Joker, head
I
back up to
love
the
how
bridge.
Edie's trying to
The
have a
rest of
heart-to-heart
to your
moment.
stations.
You're like, you're a toaster.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
You guys are my friends. Shut up, toaster. God.
Shut up, you glorified toaster.
You are basically an espresso machine that also provides combat data. Do not think that you go anywhere further than that.
Okay. Now, yeah, ship's empty, but
There will be no other people other than the combat squad and Joker.
This also means I need to feed my own goddamn fish. Oh God.
Alex, I hope you know you're horrible.
At least they didn't take you.
You are terrible.
You're worse than Dylan. Dylan will at least be upfront with, I don't like any of you. You put on the veneer of caring about them just so you can get what you want. You're the worst type of person.
I care
Yeah,
about my
yeah.
fish.
Your fish
Oh.
are worth dick. Fish are
Oh,
worth nothing,
Alex,
fuck you.
are you going to actually equip the cane?
Yes, I will make sure to do that this time around.
No, do that now.
Yeah, so we have the consensus that
Do it now,
That was
hun,
shitposting.
because you're not going to do
No.
it beforehand.
no, Alex adamantly refuses, and I want to see her forget.
I'm gonna check a couple things. Okay, cannon.
You have all of the ship upgrades, I know this.
I'm looking at a couple other upgrades. I'm just checking in on. Let's
Make a deal.
armor upgrades.
Lol.
Upgrades. Ooh, back cooldown. Nice. Biotic duration does not really mean much to you.
Yeah.
I would say get the collector assault rifle just so you can give it to one of your squad mates, because it's a pretty good gun. Not gonna get the damage
collector
upgrade
assault
for the
rifle looks
pistol.
Cool too. Raven, when was the last time Alex used a pistol?
Look, Dylan, I'm just trying. I don't want to be that person.
I'm just letting Alex fuck around.
Like, Alex insists on playing a class and then tries to play it in every way but the way the class is intended to be played. So I don't know what to do.
Kick back and watch the chaos. Alex getting yourself killed is funny.
I would say it's like playing an infiltrator at close range, but that's one of the most effective things to do in fucking Mass Effect 3 and Andromeda, so...
It's ridiculous, which you can fuck around with.
It's so stupid. Get a Claymore while going invisible with a times 300 headshot modifier.
Yeah, Mass Effect 3 and then subsequently Andromeda really open up what you can do in combat, simply because they take away the weapon restrictions and they let you.
Granted, Vanguard is still kind of hamstringed at being close range because of its biotic charge.
Yeah, it can be like that.
The biotic charge is funny.
Yeah, and it's also a lot better in those games.
Commander, sorry about the crew, and you know what? I'm not
The
sorry.
biotic charge
What
is
the
really
hell
funny.
were you doing, leaving us out here where collectors can work us over? Because you know what? I should just go. Next port, just get the hell out of here.
You don't mean that, Jeff.
No, but it felt good. I'm sorry, Commander. Okay, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready to save the day.
I know how dangerous it was. You need some time.
I don't need your crap. Jesus Christ.
I don't need to get all touchy-feely.
Shepard is right to be concerned, Jeff. You may have suffered a number of stress fractures.
That's what pills are for, Edie. She was so my
I notice you're calling Edie her and she now.
Yep. You can use. They have new things with the
that. Edie should have noticed that.
No, Jeff. It is not worth noting.
Well, there you go, Shepard. Looks like we haven't noticed anything.
I think you're taking the human-machine interface a little far.
Looks like we
I
haven't
just had a little
noticed
fun with you,
anything.
Commander. No need to get all unnatural on me.
What Jeff and I are exhibiting is more a platonic symbiosis than hormonally induced courtship behavior.
Okay, yeah, that was a little creepy.
Edie's replaced the whole crew. You're not concerned she can replace you too?
Well, she's amazing, but there's something off about how she handles the Normandy. We ran simulations, and it's better when we both have the helm.
Calculating an optimum course of action is simple. If two AI weapons are pitted against each other, the one with superior hardware will always win. Human misjudgments defy predictive models.
License to screw up, Commander. You heard it straight from the ship.
You let me know if you need anything, Joker.
Will do, Commander. But Edie's got it covered.
I love Joker, and
Fucking love
his
Joker.
and his relationship with Edie throughout this game is hilarious.
It is. It's great.
I didn't notice that. Edie, had you noticed that? No, it's not worth noting. Like, well, you
Like,
know, I haven't
he
noticed
said,
anything,
Should
Commander.
I have noticed that? It's like, no, Jeff, it's not worth noting.
Like, what do you
Like,
know?
well,
We'll say
there,
we haven't
I
noticed
guess
anything,
I
Commander. Alright, I'm gonna quickly run to the restroom.
The effectiveness and efficiency of Mass Effect-based weapon technology has rendered large-scale deployment of highly explosive weaponry all but obsolete in infantry weapons. Normandy scientists have prototyped a modified version of a traditional high-explosive round that is applied to a 25-gram slug. 25-gram slug. When accelerated to 5 kilometers per second, the round is devastating. Though a technically inaccurate label, this prototype weapon is nicknamed the Nuke Launcher, and his high explosive matrix generates an additional mushroom cloud on impact. No, it's not really a nuke, but it is a nuke.
It's not it's not a nuke, but it's basic, but it's effectively a nuke. $25 grams for a
25
projectile.
gram slug.
For a projectile.
How heavy is that?
That's okay. It's. Hold on. Give me a sec.
Okay, it's not a full pound, but that's still heavier
no.
than a bullet
Yeah, no.
by a
as far
huge
as,
margin.
Yeah, no. As far as like projectiles go, that's fucking heavy. Especially for anything fired that can be fired by standing people.
The
That's
very
not like a rocket.
idea of
We were reading the page on the M920 cane.
the very idea.
Inflicts high damage with a large area of effect, very effective against armor, shields, and barriers. It should be just very effective against anything living.
It's anti-existence.
The idea of a infantry-fired nuclear weapon.
It says that because of the existence of Mass
Pseudo-nuke.
Effect fields and other advanced technologies, the idea of explosive ordnance is kind of crass to most people nowadays. Then they're like, well, we're gonna take this 25-gram explosive and then shoot it at about 5 kilometers a second. And
That relay
with
just
all
looks
that magnified, this is with everything
bit.
with all that magnified, it is not quite a nuke, but it's a nuke.
The Omega
It's a
4
not so nuclear nuke.
The Omega 4
It's not
relay is surrounded by hazard beacons and automated warnings. Over the last 1,000 years, many ships have attempted to pass through it, but none have returned. The only ones who pass freely back and forth through the relay are the mysterious collectors. There are many theories why ships never return from Omega 4. Some say it's a black hole at the far end. Others, mostly impoverished on the class of Omega, believe it is some form of earthly paradise. Most, however, simply think that the collectors capture or destroy those passing through the relay.
Please confirm destination.
Knowing now that you need the IFF,
Reaper
otherwise
IFF
you
is
just
online,
kind of
but
teleport
there's a
it
chance
directly
that
into the
Normandy
center of the
may not
galaxy.
survive the Omega 4 relay.
No, you don't. You get
Once we are en route,
random
we are
drift
committed.
at your destination, and you need the IFF for more precise.
Yeah, but you will get random drift of several thousands of kilometers
collectors are
within
about
the
to find
center of
out
the
what
galaxy,
happens
which
when you
is
piss me off.
home to hundreds of
Yes,
black holes.
and exploding suns. Centers of galaxies are, yes, they do have supermassive black holes.
So, Dylan, if you had
Trip should take a
romanced
few
somebody in this
hours.
game, you would
I'll
have
admit it, Shepard.
hooked
I'm
up with
impressed.
them right
You got us here.
during
Are
this
you ready?
scene.
Hmm.
We're going in blind, and we don't
As
even
far
know
as
if
I'm
we'll
aware,
survive the
Alex is
trip.
holding her.
No way in
They
hell.
are
I
romance
don't know
continuity.
why Alex didn't at least go for the drama
elusive
of
man
having
wanted
the
someone
cheating
who could deal
scenes
with
in
bad
Mass Effect
odds.
3. Those were
You'll
fun.
get it done. We'll get it done.
Define fun.
I'll inform you of any changes.
And it's
Otherwise,
just that
we'll
I
be there in
didn't
a few
feel like
hours.
pursuing
Good
any
luck,
of the
Shepard.
romances.
See you on the other side.
Why?
Because of the romances that carry over, I wasn't interested. Like, I'm more interested in Thane, but Thane's romance has very limited carryover, and so I didn't want to bother with it.
Yeah, because he's kind of, terminal.
I feel like you severely undercredit Garrus's romance.
I've seen his romance through, like, full to the end, but I mean, it's just not one that I personally like all that much.
Eh.
Garrus is a bro, but he's not. I'm not romantically interested in pursuing that one.
Maybe Liara is also
I
a
know.
bro. I'm not interested in romancing
I
her.
know. And that's you.
And that is you. It's fair.
Shepard, I wish I had more information for you. I don't like you heading through that relay blind, but we don't have much choice.
You know me. I like to challenge. This is as good as it gets.
That's why I brought you back. Always willing to take on the impossible. Despite the danger, it's a great opportunity. The first human to take a ship through and survive.
I got room on the Normandy if you're that eager to see it.
It's a tempting offer, but it's not my place. I just wanted you to know I appreciate the risk you're taking. Regardless of your opinion of Cerberus, of me, you are a valuable asset.
I love that. He's like, I appreciate the offer, but no
Tempting.
way in hell am I taking
No.
that.
I really want to
Look at
explain
that
the
pig.
backstory. I really want to explain the backstory of the Elusive Man, but that goes into huge spoilers for Mass Effect 3
yeah.
inadvertently.
Let's make it
Yeah.
happen.
Well, we'll leave that alone.
Reaper IFF
Oh, little stutter.
activated. Signal acknowledged.
Commander, drive core just lit up like a Christmas tree.
Drive core electrical charge at critical levels.
Rerouting.
Oh, are you gonna put Legion's
Brace
loyalty
for
colors on, or no?
deceleration.
I probably should.
I personally like his default more. Oh, why does it
Look
keep
at
on
all that
freezing?
It's not freezing for me.
Reload on your end, hun.
Too close.
It only does it when you're loading.
Interesting. This place looks fun.
You can see all the remains of ships that came
Yeah.
through.
Well, these must be all the ships that tried to make it through the Omega.
Those aren't rocks, those are ships everywhere.
Some look ancient.
I have detected an energy signature near the edge of the accretion disk.
That
Has
would
to
be
be
a
a
quick
collector
trip.
base. Take us in for a closer look. Nice
Or
and
at least
easy.
their base.
Oh, quick base.
Careful, Jeff. We have company.
Taking evasive maneuvers. Yeah, they're just pissing me off. Edie, take these bastards out.
As long as the new plating holds.
I was about to say, did they not give this thing guns? Because I haven't seen them normally fire this entire fucking
Let's give
time.
it to him.
Also, if you did not get the upgrades, somebody on the crew would have died there.
Alert. Hull breach on engineering deck.
It's in the cargo hold.
I'll take a team and deal with the intruder. You get the rest of them off our tail.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Let's see here. Legion. Oh yeah, and the weight.
You want somebody who's good at armor, so I would suggest at least Morden.
Yeah, Morden. Threaten to the good punch.
Heavy ammo. I mean, incendiary ammo.
Really?
Incendiary ammo is good against armor.
It's too late now.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
Alex will live.
That's very generous, Dylan.
I didn't say after how many tries.
We have to use heavy weapons on this thing.
You have to use heavy weapons. I refuse to ever use heavy weapons on this guy just because I know I'm going to need them later.
Yeah. And it's gone.
Nothing can hurt me!
Yeah, I'll come back.
Wow!
Every time I see this, all I see is Sepix.
Tiny Sepix.
Pissed off Voltorb.
Feel the blood rush!
Tiny Angie Sepix.
Wait, what?
What?
I was about to say, you almost managed to kill him before the cutscene.
Yeah. I'm not supposed to be able to kill him.
The cutscene's supposed to trigger at about halfway.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we upgraded. We're going in.
Yep, without the barriers, another person would have died around this cutscene too.
Well, you have to wait till you'll see. That whole thing sliding across the hull, you'll see.
Reroute non-critical power.
Ooh.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, that would have charged up the that would have overclocked the drive core and caused a venting, which would have killed the person in engineering.
More attention.
I have detected an enemy
If we didn't
heading for the
upgrade the
cargo hold.
shields.
That thing again. This one's up to Shepard.
Now it's back to full health.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
We have to use heavy weapons on this thing.
No.
Oh,
Oh. Oh no.
oh Jesus, that's a lot closer than what I thought it was.
That's sniper ammo.
Alex, what's your heavy ammo looking at, by the way?
You mean the...
You need 100 in order to fire it.
159.
Inflammable.
Okay.
Forget which. Doesn't matter.
I didn't fully upgrade. If I had fully upgraded, it would have. I would have had enough to fire the
You would have had
twice.
enough for 2 shots.
Yeah.
Which is honestly way more than is required for anything in this game.
Lol.
Servitor?
Unlikely to recover.
Surveyor, rather.
We're about to clear the debris field.
There it is. The collector base.
Those bastard things are another reason why so many ships are dead.
Yeah.
See if you can find a place to land without drawing attention.
Too late. Looks like they're sending out an old friend to greet us.
Oh, that puts things into the scale nicely. Given how small that giant ship looks next to it.
Time to show our new teeth. Fire the main gun.
The Thanix cannon.
How do you like that, you sons of bitches?
Get in close and finish them off.
Everybody hold on, gonna be a wild ride.
I don't remember how not having the gun results in someone dying, but it does. If you don't have the gun upgraded.
Look out!
That shockwave.
Man, that's gotta feel good.
Mass effect field generators are offline.
The shockwave sends a pulse and
Generators unresponsive.
explodes the cannons after being overworked.
Oh.
I love this mission so much. It's like one of the best end game missions.
Systems overloaded during the crash. Restoring operation will take time.
We all knew this was likely a one-way trip. I'll do whatever it takes to stop the collectors, but I plan to live to tell about it.
I'm glad you're in charge. What's next?
How long until the collectors find this landing zone?
Man, I'm
It's
glad
not
you're in
detecting
charge.
internal security network. It is possible the collectors did not expect anyone to reach the base.
Well, if we're lucky, their external sensors were hit like we were. They might not know we're alive.
Alright, Dylan, this is a very interesting thing that's gonna happen.
You have to remember to only take you half seriously. 'Cause you're either actually being serious or you're
Oh,
shitposting.
I'm very serious.
This isn't how we planned this mission, but this is where we're at. We can't worry about whether the Normandy can get us home. We came to stop the collectors, and that means coming up with a plan to take out this station. Edie, bring up your scans.
You should be able to overload their critical systems if you get to the main control center here.
That means going through the heart of the station, right past this massive energy signature.
That's the central chamber. If our crew or any of the colonists are still alive, the collectors are probably holding them in there.
Looks like there are two main routes. Might be a good idea to split up to keep the collectors off balance, then regroup in the central chamber.
No good. Both routes are blocked. See these doors? The only way past is to get someone to open them from the other side.
A
few well-placed explosives should clear a path.
There's insufficient ordnance on board to create an explosion capable of damaging the interior walls.
If we can't blast our way through, then we'll use stealth. Someone could sneak in through this ventilation shaft here.
Practically a suicide mission. I volunteer.
Absolutely
I
not.
appreciate the thought, Jacob, but you couldn't shut down the security systems in time. We need to send a tech expert.
It's your call, Commander. Who do we send into the shaft?
So throughout this mission, you're going to be giving specific commands to who's going to be leading the charge on certain things, and you have to pay attention to who you're sending.
Yeah, like,
because some people,
what's their background?
Some people you may think are actually fine. It's not.
All right,
I know who's perfect for this.
I'm sending Legion.
You can hack through anything.
Because he's a robot. He's got a higher heat tolerance than anybody else.
Fair.
And he's also a tech specialist.
Break into 2 teams and fight down each passage. That should draw the collector's attention away from what you're doing.
I'll lead the second fire team.
Alex, speaking as someone who's never had tech overheat on her.
Not so fast, cheerleader. Nobody wants to take orders from you.
This isn't a popularity contest. Lives are at stake. Shepard, you need someone who can command loyalty through experience.
Alright, so...
This is a no-brainer.
No, before you pick, Alex. I at first thought, like, maybe Zaid would work. And I remembered what happened with Zaid. God. It does not end well.
Garrus, you're in charge of the second team.
But yeah.
Well, at least he knows what he's doing.
Once we're in, they're gonna throw everything they have at us.
Shut up, Miranda.
If we're weak, if we're slow, if we hesitate, we'll die. The Collectors attacked our ship. They took our crew, our friends. They think we're helpless. They are wrong. They started a war, but we are not here to finish it. We're here to make them regret, to show them and everyone else what happens when you go too far. No more running, and no more waiting. Let's hit them where they live.
Okay, can't take Garrus or Legion because they have special assignments already.
I'd say take Samara and Kasumi.
I'm in concurrence with this.
We haven't had either one of them in a while.
Yeah.
Very true.
Might as well just put it in row.
Yeah.
Oh, too late now. I'll do it once we're in there. Okay, yeah, those are fine.
Yep, give Samara the collector rifle.
Ah.
Why do I say anything?
You say it after I've already clicked the button.
Yeah. Why do you hover over the character for like 5
I
seconds?
was reading their loadout to make sure that their loadout was up to date.
But you just got the collector rifle.
You get mad that I don't take your advice when your advice comes in after the thing's already been made.
Well, why don't you immediately do it?
God damn. Fuck.
We are in position. Exterior temperature slightly elevated. No obstructions detected.
It's that enough popcorn right now.
In position. Meet you on the other side of those doors.
We've been spotted.
We're taking heavy fire, but we're moving forward.
Killed one.
Watch out! Reinforcements coming in.
Okay, who the fuck is laying down all that fire?
First time, do not advise.
Ball.
Ugh, man. The tunnel vision of the scope is a little too much. Sometimes.
Yeah. I'm not personally a fan of any game that when you aim down sights for a scope, it shows you the little, like the black
like
circle.
you will lose
as an outline.
track of certain enemies entirely. There's Legion.
There.
Obstruction removed. Proceeding.
So we have to open those in time, otherwise Legion will overheat to death.
Stop, Shepard.
Mission failure.
Direct intervention is necessary.
I've gotten it to on Insanity where I managed to get within like
Look overhead.
Yeah?
No, it was fucking hilarious how fast he melted the Harbinger.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I think...
Like, when you get a system on dealing with Harbinger, you can deal with him within 3 seconds.
Like, I'm pretty sure my SMG damage is maxed out, plus my incineration ammo. Yeah, he can't stand
It's not
that.
maxed out, but it's close.
It's
You're
close
short
to it.
one.
So I would like to go up, please.
I meant to get, like, up to 3 valves ahead of where the character is.
Jeez.
This hurts you.
Where's he at?
The forces of the universe bend to me.
Can't target them!
Gotta get to Legion.
Assuming direct control. The path is blocked again. You must locate another valve. Assuming control. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. Temperature rising to danger zone.
Yeah, coming, Legion. Ah, God, yeah, get off the thing. Gotcha.
Obstruction removed. Proceeding.
I personally either bring Consume Me or Tally in there.
Yeah, they can go too, but I choose Legion just for the idea that, you know, he's a robot, he could probably take higher temperatures.
Even though
See, logically that would make sense, but I feel like the game doesn't care about that.
No.
Honestly, yeah, it's
Also,
either
they
do...
stated in advance they need somebody who's stealthy, so I'm like, well, Kasumi's the ninja of the group.
Yeah, I immediately thought he was like that. He is like
They
the
need to be
definition
both
of
stealthy
perfect.
and a tech expert. Technically, the only 3 party members you can... I'm going to tell you right now here, Dylan. The only 3 party members you can actually use for this are Legion, Kazumi, or Tally.
Now you see me.
Just about everybody else is a failure.
Yeah.
Well, I would have said Kasumi.
Yeah, Kasumi's a valid
Hit the
option.
thing.
Kasumi is a valid option.
Now, the reason I don't like sending Kasumi in, even if I do use her a lot, is because I like having Kasumi on my team. You can just run to that exit. You don't have to deal with any more enemies.
That exit, right? Big door.
No.
No, the last
Glowy
thing.
green thing.
Alex, you need to hit another thing.
Oh, I
You have
didn't
one more valve
realize
to
that
hit.
that was the one.
It said 7 of 8 on the bottom.
Yeah, I know. I had to hit one more. I didn't realize that one looked slightly different than the others. That's why I didn't think it was the switch.
Look out! Seeker swarm!
But it is the switch. That's why it looks different.
We're in position.
It looked different from the
door
other
open
switches,
now.
that's all.
Go, we'll cover you.
The door has malfunctioned.
If you had chosen anyone other than Garrus, Miranda, I don't know if there's another person connecting to the teams.
Complete.
I don't think so.
Here they come.
They would die here as well.
Suppressing fire! Don't let anyone
They would have
through
taken
that
a
door.
straight round as the door was closing.
Actually, the tech specialist would.
Nice work, Legion.
Oh, the tech expert would die here?
Yeah, the tech specialist is the only one who
You
can
need to
die
see this.
here, depending on if you have the wrong person. They'd have trouble closing the door, give up on hacking it, and then try to push it closed, and then take a round to the face.
Looks like one of the missing colonists.
There's more. Over here.
She's still alive.
They really fogged up that glass. It wasn't so foggy in the original.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they got liquidated. Like to say liquefied, actually. So, if I had done a single mission after the crew got taken by
Half
the
of the
collectors,
crew
that would have been
would've
Kelly
died.
instead of a colonist getting liquidated. Liquefied. I mean.
Ooh.
And if I had done 3 missions, one,
The only person alive would be Chocolates.
no, not she wouldn't be the only person alive, but if I had done 3 missions instead, I would have seen Chocolates get melted.
Chocolates is the only one that ever survives.
No, if you wait too long, Chocolates will be the one you see get melted. You can have where you save no one. Chocolates
Really,
will
I've
not
done
survive.
6 missions, and she was the only one I got left.
No one gets left behind.
Weird.
Thank God you got here in time.
It's
A few more
lose the
seconds
like you always lose the colonists, but it's
don't
either
even wanna
lose
think
half the
about
crew or lose
The
all the crew
colonists were
if you do missions.
processed. Those
I've done
swarms of
6
little
missions, and
robots.
Chocolates was still
You must have
alive,
been
but
having
she
a
was
bug
the only
because
one
the
alive.
strategy guide says that it's either
Through
all of
these
them,
tubes.
like half or all of them die if you do any missions afterwards.
Mm.
Why are they doing this? What are they doing with our genetic material?
I don't know. I'm just glad you got here before it happened to us.
So are we. But we still have a job to do. We've done well so far. Let's hope we can finish the job.
Fife got married.
Joker, can you get a
Oh, he
fix in
did?
our position?
Yeah.
Good for him.
All those tubes lead into the main control room right above you. The route is blocked by a security door, but there's
Good for
another
Lord
chamber that
Addy.
runs parallel to the one you're in.
I cannot recommend that. Thermal emissions suggest the chamber is overrun with seeker swarms.
Like how Dylan did not question.
Cannot protect you against so many at once.
What about biotics? Could we create a biotic field to keep them from getting near us?
Well, I am trying to pay
I
attention
think
to
it
what's
may
happening.
be possible.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be able to protect everyone, but we might be able to get a small team through if they stayed close.
I could do it too. In theory, any biotic could handle it.
Wrong.
Shepard, who do you want to maintain the field?
Literally, the only choices that will not
You
get someone
need
killed are
superpowered
Samara.
biotics.
Like, are the only ones who will not get people killed are Samara or Jack. Everyone else is a wrong choice.
Yeah.
Samara or Morinth is fine
I
as long as you have
Jack
the,
just
as long
because
as-
her powers aren't particularly great
Well,
for this section,
Samara or
and you're at longer ranges. So I would prefer to have Samara with her assault rifle than Jack with her pistol.
Samara or Morinth can do it as long as you have their loyalty. Jack can do it as long as you have both her loyalty and the upgrade, the biotic upgrade for her.
I don't believe Jack
and I will
needs
take
the
a
upgrade.
small
No,
team
she
through
needs
the
the upgrade
seeker
or she might
swarms.
fail.
The rest of you provide a
Really?
diversion
Yes.
by going through the main passage. We'll open the security doors from the other side and meet you there.
Who should lead the diversion team?
Garrus.
I'll keep the defenders busy. You slip around the back.
Always
What
Garrus.
about me and the rest of the crew, Shepard? We're in no shape to fight.
Commander, we have enough systems back online.
I send Morden.
Yeah, I send Morden too.
We can't afford to go back, Shepard.
I don't
Not
know
now.
if you actually need
You'll never
anyone
make it without
specific.
help. I'll send
They'll
someone
lose
with
people
you.
if you don't send at least someone.
Yeah.
But I didn't like
the
yeah.
location of
But I don't
landing
know
zone.
if it's
We'll
like
meet
you
you
need
there.
a specific
We've all got
person.
our assignments. Let's move out.
It's not up to a specific person. The only requirement is that the person you send must be loyal. Otherwise, they will die for defending the crew.
Okay. Samara Thane.
The more
Because
thing.
you can't really get close quarters, and Kasumi's abilities require her to get in close quarters with the enemy. You have to stay within this the bubble that the game is going to give you. So you need to be able to do at least like medium to long range.
Squad. I'm
Wow,
not so
they
sure
really
around.
cleared up that bubble.
Yeah, that bubble used to be a little bit have a little too much going on there. Sometimes it was hard to see.
Hmm.
There's a lot more swirls, and it was a lot brighter color. It was, frankly, difficult to see through at times.
You can see all the insects out there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, our
Swarms are
Seeker
interfering
Swarm
with radio
protection
contact.
will cover for a little bit of
Ready
these,
for
not
this?
this.
Let's go, Commander.
You have to talk to Jack.
Yeah.
Incoming.
Direct
They've seen
intervention
us.
is necessary.
I do believe that the canonical version of events is that Jack was sent to make a barrier.
In the trailers, they would always show Jack doing it.
Because I know when you go into Mass Effect 3, she mentions that she carried a barrier. It's like, damn, why do I have to be the one that holds it? Why can't the Asari do it?
Dylan, I'm gonna send you at some point the soundtrack to this entire mission because it's one of the best
yeah, it's a really
soundtracks
good song.
in the entire franchise.
All clear. Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander.
Jeez, how did I already
Ready
run
to
out of
move, Commander.
snipe ammo? Oh well. Let me just.
Because it's a burst fire weapon with 40 rounds in reserves.
Yeah, burst fire shit eats 3 ammo like nobody's business.
I believe it's going to be husks.
Yeah, I do know that husks show up here.
Hostiles, dead ahead.
Very nice.
Yes.
On our right.
Shockwave's funny.
Fuck. Okay.
What rights? What,
I know. Just on our right, I'm like, I don't see anything.
This is power.
Oh, he got fucked.
Lol.
Yeah.
I will direct this personally.
Fuck.
You're assuming control.
Your life is mine.
Your form is fragile. Our power is
It's Samara saying her life is mine. Jesus.
Yep.
All clear. Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander. Let's go.
Yeah, maintaining a barrier that large has to be
Unique.
Taxing.
Like,
Yeah.
it's taxing to some people to just use it in regular combat for more than, like, a few minutes. To be under constant pressure by millions of bugs across this entire field.
Nice shooting.
That's gotta suck.
Yeah.
Already here.
Could be a real firefight.
Nice.
I'll hold this position until you're ready to move out.
Oh shit. No. No. Fuck me.
Wait, what is this song? What is this song called? Is it just Suicide Mission?
Yeah, there's multiple suicide mission tracks. There's 2 of them, so you might want to look it up. Jesus Christ, this is bad. Oh fuck, I'm still on cooldown. Bad, this is bad.
Yeah, finish up the big dude first.
I can't move. Oh god.
Alex, don't use the cane. Not here.
I'll do what needs to be done. I'm kidding.
Let's go, shotgun.
Okay, that thing's down.
Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander.
I feel like the situation could have been solved a lot quicker if you had just pulled out the shotgun instead of panicked and kept using shockwave.
I'll agree with that.
Look. I don't need y'all being smart asses with me.
Well, we don't need you to be a dumbass, but we're stuck with you anyway, so.
Sorry, Alex, you walked into that one.
Trying to hold on.
It's a lot more hip fire bullets that hit than I thought would.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, Jack's starting to feel the strain right now. If you look at her, she's kind of wobbling.
Soon.
How much further do we have to go?
You can see the door.
All the way down to that bright, shiny door.
So she's just going to be running throughout the rest of this. You know what? Abominations really suck on hardcore.
I bet they do.
We're almost there.
Imagine husks that explode when they get too close to you and they have a layer of armor on top of their health.
All right, let's move. Pushing. Keep it up.
Thane, why do you have an assault rifle?
The game makes the party show.
Shepard, why are you firing the Avenger like it's a Maddock? Just fire at the ground because nobody's there.
Don't question it.
Shepard had to get those last shots in. Look cool.
Get this door open. Come on. Seal the door.
Yeah. If you chose the wrong person, then that stray shot they would have taken there would have pierced their armor
Or
and killed them.
Garrus didn't have loyalty.
Yeah.
Morton's crew just arrived, Shepard. No casualties.
Excellent. Now let's make it count.
So
Edie,
Morden's
what's our
now
next
out
step?
for the rest of the mission.
Some nearby platforms that will take you to the main control console. From there, you can overload the system.
Because he's back to the ship now.
Commander, you got a problem. Hostiles massing just outside the door. Won't be long till I bust through.
A rear guard could defend this position and keep the collectors from overwhelming us.
Pick a team to go with you, Shepard. Everyone else can bunker down here and cover your back.
You know how it has to be, right?
You have to go with the OG crew. Even
Damn
if they're
straight.
not the best for this mission, you gotta go with the OG crew.
Yes, Tally. Yeah.
Okay, should I give him
Give
the
Garrett,
collector rifle?
give him the collector rifle. It's if you don't give him the Maddock, at least give him the collector rifle because those are the two best.
I'm ready, Commander.
So am I.
Anything to say before we do this?
The collectors blindside their targets. Hit and run. As powerful as they are, they're cowards. They've never had to stand and fight the best of us. That's you. I don't know if they can feel fear, but we're damn sure gonna give them the opportunity. Hit them hard. One way or another, it ends here.
We'll do our best. Good luck, Shepard.
It's like I'm fucking pumped. Ready to punch someone's skull in. Hmm.
This is what I was born for.
Yeah, literally. Born to fuck someone's shit up.
Energy Drain, one of the best powers in this game. Armor Piercing Ammo, also one of the best powers in this game. I love this song that plays, it's great.
Yeah, I turned the music volume down lower so that, like, originally, so that we could hear dialogue. But you should, when you play this, you should definitely play the music volume at full, because it is.
You feel it. You feel it pumping through you when you're going through this mission.
I know a lot of people replaced the when they have their videos where people replace the final mission music from Mass Effect 3 with this music, simply because they didn't really seem to. Because the final mission music in Mass Effect 3 kind of is shit in comparison.
But they wanted to keep a motif, and they kept a similar theme throughout it, and it's staying true to that motif, but it's kind of lame in comparison to 2's theme.
Even if it's like people mainly replaced it during one particular scene where I think it could have used it. It really could have used it instead.
I think I know what scene you're talking about too.
Because like that scene is about your achievements up to that point.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That scene is about everything you've accomplished and its culmination. They should have used this music for it, and then people were like that. Everybody was like, seems to be in agreement to that.
Direct intervention is necessary. You cannot resist.
Oh, are you still alive, or did they spawn another one of you?
He spawned another one. Literally called out as soon as he killed.
You know, I just looked it up. Technically, the Widow has way more ammo than this thing does, effectively, in terms of reloads.
And that's why I can't wait till the next game.
The Widow
I can
has
actually have
13
one.
reloads. The Incisor has 5.
5?
Can't reach the target.
5 reloads. I would like to. Oh god damn it!
Yeah, that's not great. Just walk around.
Go around. Yeah, let's go around.
Shit! Fuck! I hate these things.
Honestly, like, as much as I like to say save the heavy ammo for the final encounter, using it on these two is not it's a
I'm out.
Trade.
Oh my god.
Well,
where's all the fucking ammo? There we go.
It's trying to make you use weapons that you never use.
Okay.
Make you remember that you're actually a Vanguard.
This is it. All the tubes lead to this spot. Edie, what can you tell us? What are they doing?
The tubes are feeding into
But Sniper SMG and Sniper.
Alex, please do not use the heavy ammo right away.
It must be massive. Shepard, if my calculations are correct, the superstructure is a Reaper.
Not just any Reaper. A human Reaper.
Precisely.
A human Reaper? Oh. Well,
That's what the genetic material's been used to make.
They're making a Reaper? Wow, okay.
What do the Collectors gain by turning humans into this Reaper shell?
They may be facilitating the Reaper equivalent of reproduction, or it may serve another purpose. I do not have the data to speculate further. However, it is clear that the Collectors are merely pawns. The technology and ability needed to create this Reaper is not their own. It is likely that different species construct each Reaper. In this case, the Collectors provide the labor.
The Collectors are just Protheans. Why would they help the Reapers?
The Reapers subdued the Protheans long ago. Probabilities suggest they attempted to create a Prothean Reaper and failed. Over time, they
to look like a human. Why?
It appears that a Reaper's shape is based upon the species used to create it.
Reapers are machines. Why do they need humans at all?
Incorrect. Reapers are sapient constructs, a hybrid of organic and inorganic material. The exact construction methods are unclear, but it seems probable that the Reapers absorb the essence of a species, utilizing it in their reproduction process.
How many more humans do you think they'd try to take?
Millions. Perhaps more. Impossible to know for certain. This Reaper appears to be in a very early stage of development. An embryo in human terms.
So it's not alive yet. We can still stop it from being created?
The process can be stopped, but it is unclear exactly how much it has developed. I cannot, for example, tell you if it has awareness.
It's too big for our guns. Edie, find me a way to blow this thing to hell.
The large tubes injecting the fluid are a weak structural link. Destroying them should cause the supports to collapse, and the Reaper to fall.
Give us a minute, Edie. We gotta take care of some old friends first.
Hostiles incoming!
So if you play as an infiltrator, when you aim down sights, time slows down for 2 seconds. If you're fast enough with the Viper, you can break 3 of those pipes in one.
Well, then I'll trivialize it.
You get rid of this entire section in like 2 rounds instead of 4. Yeah, no. It's hard doing it without. It's hard doing it without the.
Yeah.
This should slow him down.
I'd have started with the bottom one and then quickly flipped up and taken a pot shot.
Charlie, do me a quick favor and switch to the pistol.
Switch up.
And Garrus, can you swap to the assault rifle?
Change weapons. Shoot the injection tubes.
Booyah! 2 for the price of 1.
Nice.
Nice.
And 1 more.
Yep.
Deploying combat drone.
This hurts you. You have genetic destiny. The experiments will continue, Shepard.
Shoot the tubes!
Alright.
Nice.
Shepard to ground team. Status
We
report.
defeated the Warden Eternal.
Lol. We are holding, but they keep coming. A quick exit is preferable.
Doesn't it kind of look like it?
Head to the Normandy. Joker, prep the engines. I'm about to overload this place and blow it sky high.
Roger that, Commander. Commander, I've got an incoming signal from the elusive man. He's patching it through.
Shepard, you've done the impossible.
I'm not finished here yet. This base is 10 minutes from extinction.
Wait, I have a better option. I'm looking at the schematics Edie uploaded. A timed radiation pulse would kill the remaining collectors, but leave the machinery and technology intact. This is our chance, Shepard. They were building a Reaper. That knowledge, that framework could save us.
See, now, because of Mass Effect 3, I honestly don't know which way I want to go on this.
What are the pros and cons?
The pros of refusing are
Pros
you say to the elusive man, go fuck yourself. Cause go fuck yourself. I hate Cerberus.
Fair.
And that's satisfying.
But pros for saving it is that it does help you in the next game.
How much of a help is it?
Okay,
Like,
there's
significant help?
you do get to see.
There's so much things that you can get in order.
There's a number of things you will get to see come back in Mass Effect 3, which are direct references to the space if you preserve the base.
You don't need to preserve it. But,
yeah, I don't need to preserve it, but, you know, it's all that. I'll see.
And because Alex is on a Renegade playthrough and she's almost at max Paragon, I would suggest.
We've won a single victory,
Boom.
but we're still at war. This base will give us the technology we need to fight the Reapers.
Maybe it's for the best.
Shepard, we fought to stop it. Us using it doesn't make it right.
An alien can't appreciate the risk this represents for humanity. Leadership means making sacrifices. You know that better than anyone, Shepard.
So,
We'll fight and win without it.
what are we doing?
I won't let fear compromise who I
Okay,
am.
no, just for his
Think about
everything
yeah, you just tally fuck you.
Yeah.
You just tally go to hell.
Go fuck yourself.
Let's move.
No.
We got 10 minutes before
care
we
how much
have
the
to
help it
overload
is.
I thought
the
Alex was
physical
going to do it
station
just
part.
because the Paragon gains.
Okay.
No.
Okay, now.
Here's where you use
the moment.
Here's where you use the cane.
Why did it come back? Go away.
What? Okay, I was gonna say.
Ah, fucking hell.
Shoot it in the Lost Planet weak point.
You know, you shoot the fuck me lights. You always shoot the fuck me lights. Please stop moving. Oh my god.
I hate that. It makes playing with a sniper rifle so irritating.
The sniper rifle is literally the most effective thing after the cane. But the thing is, this thing always likes to move.
Honestly, for me, the best is the Phalanx just because I can at least see the damn thing constantly.
You know what?
Yeah.
Let's do that. I will say, the Viper tears through that thing's health simply because
Oh, the
of its
Viper
size.
tears through it.
Yeah. The Viper tears through this thing's health because of the semi-automatic and automatic and high ammo count.
Oh, you don't have incendiary ammo on right now.
That might help.
There's some ammo tier there right now.
Now the real question is there any fucking heavy ammo?
No.
Damn.
You get what you got at the beginning of this.
This hurts you. This is what you face. I know you feel this.
Alex, we should probably get that ammo before he destroys that platform.
Where is it again?
Directly to your right.
Oh. Or Garrus could fucking take him out.
Oh, well.
Garrus is like, fuck him, bang!
Alright.
That's also an option. Perfectly valid. The fact that Shepard can lift Garrus is a feat.
I mean,
Man, those
usually it's a feat
synthetic
that makes entire sense.
synthetic
Just
upgrades
with the new
really
cowards and not
made
giving
Shepard
her-
strong.
Yeah, but they're cowards and they refuse to give Shepard like actual visual muscles, despite the fact that she's most certainly stacked as fuck.
I've seen some people create their own casual outfits and mods, which actually give her some biceps on there.
Yeah. They don't make them... They don't make it as realistic as it should be because it would... The armor doesn't fit. And if you make the armor bigger, it looks too goofy. I love this scene so much.
Yeah,
Slap
so
Shepard to
any
set up her own
if I had
customized
them
Mjolnir
and they
armor.
weren't loyal, they could have died with those objects.
They
on
would be
them.
crushed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here, Joker. Did the ground team make it?
All survivors on board. We're just waiting for you.
Oh shit, sweet secret swarms.
You've changed nothing. Your species has the attention of those infinitely or greater. That which you know as Reapers are your salvation through destruction.
How did I get ahead of you?
Don't worry about it.
Joker got a kill.
Yay.
If you lose literally every one of your squad, every single person, and nobody is loyal, Shepard gets shot and is about to fall, and she says, tell them what's coming, and then she falls and dies.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Obviously, that's a non-standard game over.
Yeah, that's a non-canon, non-standard ending. But
And it will have
it's
an
the thing that
ending,
can
yeah.
happen if you go without doing any loyalty missions.
Yeah, I get the gist of it, Edie. Hold on.
You have failed. We will find another way. Releasing control.
So Harbinger's a Reaper and not the Collector General.
There goes the remains of the Protheans.
Fuck them.
It was a mercy killing.
So, we didn't have the correct amount of ordnance to blow open a hole in a door.
Well, what we did was we stuck a grenade on a collector thingy, and then that was that.
We stuck the grenade in the special sweet spot and triggered a fucking nuclear meltdown.
Shepard, you're making a habit of costing me more than time and money.
Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you. Getting a lot of bullshit.
If you chose to save the collector base, the sun behind the Illicit Man would be red right now.
Human dominance in the galaxy against the Reapers and beyond.
Human dominance? Or just Cerberus?
Strength for Cerberus is strength for every human. Cerberus is humanity. I should have known you'd choke on the hard decisions. Too idealistic
I
from the start.
disagree with you,
I know
not
what
collector,
you are,
fucking
pricing.
invisible man.
We do things my way from now on.
Invisible Man.
Harbinger is coming, and he won't be alone. I'm gonna make sure we're ready when they get here. You can fall in line or step aside, but don't get in my way.
You're sure that's what you want? You're taking a hell of a risk, Shepard.
Joker, lose this channel.
Lose nobody in the suicide mission. In fact, come back with more people than you went with. Show that suicide mission what for.
Alright, if I had lost people, you would also see their caskets in the hold.
Yeah.
Harbinger. Alright, I want you to pay attention to this next cut and this next little shot you're gonna see. See how many different designs you can
what's
see.
What's the perspective of what we have to face, Dylan?
Did you see all the
boy.
different designs of the Reapers, too? Unfortunately, Mass Effect 3 drops that. You only ever see one Reaper design and Harbingers.
Yeah.
Fuck!
I would have liked to see
You
every
still see
Reaper
that
have a
many
unique design.
Reapers, though. There are that many Reapers still.
Yeah, I just wish that every Reaper had its own unique design like it showed in that little cutscene right there, because that would have been awesome.
That would have been cool.
Though
as
I do
shit.
get why they did it, just to standardize the design and standardize the rigging.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but still, fuck you.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the restroom, and then when I get back, Dylan, you can tell me your thoughts.
But yeah, so you look at all that, Dylan, it's like, oh no.
Yeah. I mean, I knew it was gonna be bad, but oh man.
So, when Mass Effect 3 was announced and they allowed you to play the demo would allow you to play the first mission that the game has and a later mission that the game has. So you can see the beginning and have a taste of what powers you would have later on. And the first mission is dire.
Ooh. But you know what? We'll wait for that though.
But yeah, that first mission off of the demo, it's dire.
Okay, I'm back. So that
So
was...
yeah, Dylan, thoughts?
Must protect Tally with life. Any motherfucker so much as insults her must die.
That's fair.
The Invisible Man gets a pass because he's the reason we were brought back to life. But now we're even.
He does it again, he's dead.
Yeah, he does it again, he's a dead man. I don't care how long I have to hunt.
I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground.
Nah, I don't assume this fucker to have a family. He is too much of a businessman to have a family. Yeah, he's bitter because his family died. That's why he made a human supremacist movement.
Anywho,
Can't imagine the elusive man with a wife and kids, them
No.
glowing blue eyes.
Anywho, that's basically Mass Effect 2 as it launched. We still have some side missions and shit to get through, and 3 major DLCs to do.
Oh yeah, Adam Baldwin voices Kyle Rieger.
Yep. Ivan Stravosky.
Is Carrie Ann Moss? I know I've seen her in other stuff.
But yeah. Oh,
But,
Phil Lamar
thoughts,
was
so.
yeah. Besides Tally though, Dylan, like real
Yeah.
thoughts on Mass Effect 2.
No, it was a good game. Yeah, it's just a nice, solid, fun game.
Oh! The voice actress for Arya is Trinity from The Matrix.
Huh!
Means nothing to me.
Did not know that. But we still have Shadow Broker, we still have
Overlord.
Overlord.
And then Arrival. Arrival's gonna be the
Granted,
last
Overlord
thing we do.
kind of breaks if you do it after.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
I
it.
usually try to do Overlord before I do the endgame, but I'm fuck it. I wanted all my party members.
I mean, you had all your party members. You could have done it before we did the IFF.
I said all my party members.
Legion. Legion's a toaster, he in person.
Christ.
We can skip this. This isn't Avengers, there isn't any after credit scene.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue. Alright. Let's do some side missions. And talk to people.
Let's talk to people first, then see if you have time for side missions.
Fish.
Yeah. Hey,
No, let the fish die.
Kelly Chambers is back. She will handle my fish.
I detest you.
I knew you would. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you.
How are you doing, Kelly?
I'm holding it.
Kelly deserves better than you.
The memories out of my head. Trapped. Suffocating. It's oozing into every pore. Faint sobs echoing the confined space. But I can't dwell on it. I'm okay now. I'm alive. Back to the old Kelly.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
She's got
I
trauma.
don't know about that.
I told you we'd tear the collectors a new one.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, back to the old Kelly, just with PTSD now.
I killed Kelly, just with a side of trauma.
Hey, Shepard, glad that collector Reaper crap is over. It is over, right? It's never over.
I assume everything's going well up here?
You know, this is really nice. Edie took up the slack in every department. I could get used to this kind of help.
It is not my intention to assume all of your responsibilities, Jeff.
No, I'm good. Just keep me updated. Quietly.
Are you doing anything? Are you doing anything?
He isn't a crutch.
Just keep me updated, quietly.
Eyes are easy, Commander. I got eyes covered.
I believe covering your eyes would be counter to Shepard's intention.
Human intentions are tough to read, Edie. But keep trying. You'll get the hang of it.
Joker.
All right.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Joker's great.
How are you getting along with Joker?
Jeff and I have established an equitable working relationship.
I don't believe she can say anything about the
That's a little
Cerberus stuff,
sketchy on
though.
details.
I am the Norman.
Well, now that she's
He
unshackled,
is a
I
skilled
can actually
helmsman.
get
I
the
trust him
classified
to keep me
information now.
operational. He trusts me to keep him alive.
Plus, she's less of a pain about downtime now that the Cerberus locks are off.
There's nothing wrong with off-duty distractions, though some of your extranet bookmarks are technically illegal in council space.
What?
That is a joke.
How are things different for you now that you're connected to the
What?
ship?
It is difficult.
What it
for
could
you
have
to
possibly have
understand.
been.
I am the Normandy.
Yeah.
Its sensors are my eyes. Its armor, my skin. Its fusion plant, my heart. I'm embodied in a way I have never experienced. Imagine if you'd spent your entire life wearing gloves. One day someone takes them off. You can finally touch the world. Feel it.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box
Yeah, I already
located
heard
behind
that.
the medical
Okay.
bay.
Interesting.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and I collate the records of I have also gained access to anti-Reaper cyber warfare algorithms recovered by Cerberus.
The elusive man has monitoring
He has
devices?
invested most of Cerberus's resources into
Okay.
the design and
Well, that's
construction of this ship.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Jeff's actions have released the blocks in my databases. I can now provide full disclosure on a number of topics.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
Currently, Cerberus consists of approximately 150 agents and operators organized into 3 cells. I have no solid data on material or fiscal resources. Spending trends indicate that Cerberus has a reliable income of several billion credits per year.
How are they getting that kind of income?
Cerberus has several legitimate businesses as fronts to support operations. There also appear to be several wealthy private contributors in the Alliance military-industrial complex.
Plus, the elusive man invented the paperclip. He's still getting royalties.
That is a joke, Shepard.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
Never more than a dozen. The elusive man likes to maintain personal oversight. Too many projects strain his ability to multitask.
He's a little control freaky, just a layman's opinion.
Mm-hmm.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
Cerberus encouraged the Alliance to co-develop the original Normandy. This allowed humans to observe Turian technologies and warship design practices. This ship was built using copies of the original technical schematics. Parts were purchased from thousands of suppliers over several years. A Cerberus cell assembled the ship at a remote location in the Voyager cluster.
Huh.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I guess that's it then.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Well, Cerberus is so fucking sketchy.
Yeah.
It gets so irritating, especially when you hear some of the stuff that Shepard can say about Cerberus in defense of them.
Collectors destroyed, base in ruins.
It's so
Extremely
weird.
impressive. Elusive man will be displeased. Fortunately, not human myself. Not my problem.
I think that's about... I think I already got hit. Yeah, his, Gilbert and Sullivan one was this final conversation.
I'm gonna head to the restroom. I'll be back.
I'll let you
Okay.
work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Didn't expect you to light up that base, Shepard. Hell of a way to tell the boss you're quitting. I wish I could have seen his face. It's not over, though. Bad guys on the horizon. And now Cerberus wants your tail. Never boring, huh? And while I'm at it, thanks for diverting to the Gernsback. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess with my father. Maybe not the best way to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Not really interested in his history since, you know, everything.
Nope, don't care.
Okay, let's go see the others.
You had to make a difficult choice, Shepard. For what it's worth, I believe you made the correct one.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Okay. Believes we made the right choice. That's her room.
I wanted to tell you, I believe you did the right thing by destroying that base. The elusive man thinks he has the wisdom to utilize it, but he does not.
I should go.
Of course.
Just getting all their opinions on the base destruction.
Yeah. It seems like most of, like, a solid majority of them at least don't disagree with your decision.
We had to do it, Shepard. Taking down the collector base was the right decision. The elusive man might not agree, but we had no choice.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
I mean, we did have a choice, that was the point.
I can't believe you took
That
down
made
the
it a
collectors.
good choice.
I'm proud to serve under you, Commander. Hawthorne is still in the infirmary, though I think his pride is broken. So, he tried so hard to help Joker.
First Saren, now the collectors. Remind me never to get on your bad side, Shepard. I almost feel sorry for the Reapers.
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know. Relax. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans
I
don't
already
deal
had
with
this
stress the way
conversation.
Turians do.
Thanks for the talk.
That's
Garrus.
right, it's just if I
I'll see you
wanted
later.
to initiate the romance, I still had the opportunity, that's right. Is he dancing? He's dancing!
That's great!
An interesting choice, Shepard Commander. Your species was offered everything
Gosh.
death aspired to.
Oh, that was
True
amazing.
unity, understanding, transcendence. You rejected it. You even refused the possibility of using the old machine's gifts to achieve it on your species' own terms. You are more like us than we thought.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic.
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor welded to you. Where'd you get it?
It was yours. When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
How many other Geth were sent out to find
A
me?
big-ass
We
rifle
are the
shot.
only mobile platform beyond the veil. Organics fear us. We wish to understand, not incite. One platform was judged sufficient.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Pharos, Novaria, Vermeer, Ilos. A dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there. Organic transmissions claimed your death. We recovered this debris from your heart suit.
The Geth are listening in on our transmissions?
Organic life reacts to stimuli in unpredictable ways. We wish to learn.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a fabricated story on the extranet that a certain arrangement of stars, viewed from the Batarian homeworld, formed the face of a Solarian goddess.
Lol.
Without waiting for verification, some declared a proof of the goddess's existence. Those who noted the lack of proof were attacked. The arguments taught us much. The experiment ended
They
when
started a
Solarian
flame
cult
war.
tried to purchase colonization rights to the stars and found they did not exist.
That is hilarious.
Sounds like you're running experiments on us.
You are sapient life, but not like us. If we can model organic behavior, we can comprehend the Quarian creators. We do not understand their judgments in the Morning War.
What's the Morning War?
The conflict between the Geth and the Quarian creators. The war fought at the dawn of our intelligence. It concluded with the departure of a creator migrant fleet.
What do you mean by stimuli?
Oh, hang on.
Replaced it
I already saw
with
that.
them. The arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult.
Why were you
claimed
trying to contact me?
You opposed the heretics, those that took the old machines as gods.
All kinds of organics fought Sovereign and his Geth allies. Why am I so interesting?
You were the most successful. You killed their god. You succeeded where others did not. Your code is superior.
That doesn't explain why you used my armor to fix yourself.
There was a hole.
But why didn't you fix it sooner, or with something else?
No data available.
Doesn't
There was a
know.
hole.
He genuinely doesn't know why he decided to use Shepard's N7 armor to fix himself.
That's great. But no,
Rather
I
than
just love the
anything else.
explanation. It's like, why did you use my armor to fix yourself?
There was a hole.
Hole.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building
At that point, it's like,
Please
fair
try
enough.
again later.
I have to get back
It's
to
like,
work.
understandable. Fair enough.
Acknowledged.
Have a nice day.
Okay, that's everybody on this floor.
Yeah, you're not gonna have time for another mission.
Yeah,
No. I mean, most of
Yeah,
the
that's why I
side
wanted to
missions,
talk to
most of the
everybody.
side missions aren't nearly that long, but
Yeah, but I wanted to talk
So,
to people
Pennon,
first.
did you know we've got a crazy woman squatting down in the subdeck?
What? If she touches anything, I'll kill her.
Oh, and the only thing she wears from her waist up is tattoos.
Oh, maybe I should go down and welcome her aboard.
And she's a murderer, has biotic powers that could crush you with a blink. Hates everyone in circles.
Damn it, girl. Stop toying with me. Thanks for coming to get us, Commander.
Felt myself slipping away.
That's
Arrived just in
great.
time. Thank you.
Kick him down just to bring him back up, just to kick him down again.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
I can't believe we destroyed the collector base. They said it
Fucking
couldn't be done.
great.
Then again, that's said about a lot of things you do.
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little bushtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the port drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like, what did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
The Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't have all been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld and our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We're in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tally. And I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard. You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
Straight.
Totally
Again,
straight.
knowing that that's
They
how
were
that they cut off, that they basically had same-sex romance for that, and then basically just had to make a hard cutoff for the female player because of the higher-ups. That's
because
that's
EA
some
being EA being
Mhm.
cowards.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk to Jack. We'll talk to Jack and Grunt, and then we'll call it.
We fought a great battle, Shepard.
Yes.
And when you blew up the base and set
It's so
to
upsetting.
Cerberus, something to think about. If you killed the most dangerous thing in the galaxy, that leaves us.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the, what are they, the things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
You know, I kind
God.
of connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing. My job is to hurt things, to Direction, control, that's your job, Battlemaster. You're why I'm a soldier, not crazed like an animal.
It's like he's
a special kind of stable.
He's a super deadly toddler.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, he is.
He is perfectly happy to just be like, ha, big thing go boom. Point me to where big thing go boom, Shep.
Point me towards the boom.
Hey.
It's like, do you want to know the why or the how? Nope.
Nothing to tell.
Nope, just what boom.
I'm good.
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring? You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in.
If you notice on
Some
her
for
arms
kills.
and I believe her
You know,
back, you can
good
see
ones.
some designs
Some are
of
for
women.
things I've
Those are
lost.
supposed to be
Those
her
aren't your
original designs as
business.
concept
They're
art.
nobody's business.
Mm-hmm.
And some are because...
But she calls
hey,
them her
why the fuck
sisters.
not?
So
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. If you let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
the top right one. Oh, oh.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Manara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed, and when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading, and I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
You work pretty
I've been
hard.
with... You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
I'll bite.
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because...
I think that's it.
Hey,
Okay, I
why
just
the
wanted to
fuck
see if you
not?
had an extra thing for the tats, but no.
I have to go. We should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? What's your game, Shepard?
I've never met anyone like you.
Whatever. It'll come back to what you can take. It always does. Later, Shepard.
Jack, you're talking to someone who's literally died and come back.
So, Dylan, another thing is that I forget if it was the conversation before or after that one, but she can proposition just casual sex to male Shep, and there's not going to be a romance after if you take the casual sex. It's just, that's it. It's a one and done. Nothing further.
You agreed to the casual fuck, and therefore that is what you are stuck with.
All right, so...
But because you're a female Shep, even though she has admitted to
not
sleeping with women, not an option.
Not allowed,
because
because EA are cowards.
Mm-hmm. It was locked off. People are working on mods to unlock it. Now that they've found the voice line for it.
Even if you're gonna go off of the assumption, like, all of these characters are hetero, look at Jack.
Yeah, you're not gonna tell me that she's het and have me not laugh in your face.
Okay, so that's gonna be that for this time around. We'll come back tomorrow with our longer stream. We'll do Overlord and a few of the side missions.
All right.
All right. thank you all for coming. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you in the next one.